and Russia have had a very long partnership. In terms of the friendship, it's been around for decades together. India also was very closely aligned to the Soviet Union in the past. So in terms of relations, it's very, very strong. But if you see when it comes to business, at this point of time, there are a few sectors which have pretty much dominated the trade between Russia and India. And defense sector seems to be one of the topmost. At this present point of time, under the leadership of the new Prime Minister, there is a big push in India on a program which is called Make in India, which means even on something like a defense purchases, while the existing purchases continue, there is also this attempt to bring in the production into India. So it's not just a buyer-seller relationship. They actually want to make those things in India. So, things like aircrafts and, for the defense especially, they would like to get the technology from Russia, which is, quite prominent in that, and also get some kind of a joint venture partnership going on to manufacture those in India. So this has become one focus. That's one big sector. From the Indian side into Russia, also there's been significant investments in the energy space, is one big thing. Also in pharmaceuticals, which our industry is part of that. It's a significant portion because companies like us would have existed in this market for almost more than 2 decades. So that's another big sector. Also, when it comes to electronic equipment, that's also another big trade from Russia to India. India's interest being aligned with the US. So although there's commerce and there's also a strategic interest, at the political level in terms of what's being done, the relationship is very separate from Russia because this is a relationship which has been there for decades. India was very strongly aligned. So while that partnership continues, especially on the economic side, I think this is where the most important point is, the bilateral trade is at a very small number compared to what the potential exists. Just to give an idea, it's just about $10 billion, right? So, and the Prime Minister in the last meeting which happened in December 2015, Prime Minister Modi clearly said that he would like to see this go up to almost $30 billion by 2025, which means the opportunity is clearly there. In terms of the trade expanding, that's also clearly laid out. It's a question of getting it together and implementing it, lay out a clear roadmap. So there are a few areas which Russia needs to do. I think clearly in terms of the ease of doing business, which is a big thing going on in India, I think we also need that happening in Russia. In terms of, especially the customs areas, in terms of having a much easier way of doing business there. In terms of some of the regulations going on there, that also I think if it's made easier, I think it opens up immense opportunities, for Indian business to participate in the Russian side.